Welcome back, guys. Illuminati Killer here. So Wednesday, March the 3rd here. This is an update to my last video. I'm going to be talking about a couple of topics here, and I'll leave you a really good tip here at the end of this video, so you might want to tune into that if you want to get into games or matches a lot quicker. So, first of all, I'm not even sure if I should bother making these videos. I've noticed on my last upload, I only had 7 views out of, I don't have a lot of subscribers, but seriously, only 7 views. So I'm not sure if YouTube is just censoring my notifications and you guys aren't aware of them, or you're just not interested. All I know is I'm all about the truth, and that's all you'll hear in my videos. And I've been correct. I don't know if you've been following like my Bitcoin calls and whatnot. I've been so correct on this. Long story short, I'm hoping there are some of you that are not falling prey to this cancel culture, and you've still got a good head on your shoulders and you can figure out, you know, things on your own. So before we get into the update on the last video, I want to mention an odd thing that you can see right now on the screen. You can see my ping here, how it's going right into the red, dropping what, as low as 54.22. I mean, that's awfully low. 14. Did you see that? So this is obviously, you probably already know, creates major lag when you're gaming, right? In fact, even at the prime here that I get, which is roughly about 93 microseconds on my ping, that's just sufficient. Ultimately, you're looking anything below 75 and under. Long story short, I've been suspended. I've been banned from chatting in the Crossout general chat, as you know, just recently, which I'm about to get into. That's the topic of this video here, to let you know what's going on. But I've also been banned in the past over bringing up this topic. This, I call it the fake lag, because no matter where I play on the Wi-Fi, directly connected, over at my buddy's place, directly connected, and he's got you know, myself and him, we both got dedicated server lines. There's nobody else on the internet except at his place he's alone, and at my place I'm alone. For some reason this lag shows up, and I've seen other players in games who have mentioned this, we call it, like I said, the fake lag. But don't go mention it in the general chat. Like, that's why I said at the beginning of this video, I'm not even sure if I should bother making this. I hope some of you still care about some truth and some honesty in the world. And I'm about to update with you guys what's happening since my last video here a few days ago, how I've been suspended. Long story short, and the consequences of that suspension. An update. Before I get an update, again, another thing. So I'm still losing games, and what I'm doing is I'm either first player or number 2. I mean, sometimes I'm 3rd or 4th, but I'm telling you on the majority of the games, because I play every single day, you have to understand here. So I'm giving you an update over the last couple of days here since my last video. Things have not changed. I'm mostly on the losing team here, and I'm 1st or 2nd. So I end this because I've just finished the game. I just want to make this video to let you guys know where I'm at. So I'm going to pull up here my history so you can see I'm not full of poo-poo. I'm losing pretty much every single game. And oddly enough, here we end up with the one of 5 minutes. Well, that one, as you can imagine, 5 minutes, that's a long match. And I mean, I work my ass off in every single game, but even more so here since I've been throwing in to the losing team game after game scenario. I've decided, okay, I really got to up my game here. So I'm really giving it shit, so to speak. And it doesn't matter. I'm mostly always on the losing teams. I mean, I don't know if it's a way for them to try and get me depressed. So they'll figure, you know what, he'll just want to leave because he'll get so sick and tired of always being on a losing team. And Gaijin, if you're listening, F you, buddy. F you and all your developers. You lying scammers. If you think you're going to push me away that easy, forget about it. It ain't going to happen. Not to this kid. Actually, old guy by now. So, anyone listening, again, your first time around, I'm not a spring chicken. I didn't just start playing Crossout last week. I've been playing every day since 2015. I know this game inside and out. As I mentioned in previous videos, my average kill rate per battle was steadily increasing. I was up to 3.52 when suddenly things reversed. And I'm not sure if you saw the video I posted a little while back on tree burgers, but I tried to share that important information, which was shared with me from another YouTuber who saw some, was it 3 developers one day. I think he said it was 2015 or 2016. He saw them chatting with some other experienced players, let's put it at that, experienced players, veterans. They've been there for a while. And he overheard their conversation, or I should say he read their conversation, because this took place in general chat, how Gaijin was tweaking the accounts of anyone who became too good at this game because they wanted to keep the game fair play on this game. I'm like, really? So I shared that information on Crossburger's videos, and I caught him censoring. And ever since then, nothing but hatred and attacks in the comment sections on the general chat. As I've said, I've been banned several times again just recently. So other than that, let's get in here to the tip. The tip is, and I'm not going to press battle right now because right now we're very busy. Just to show you guys here, I'll probably get into a game right away. So this is not the best time to make a video to prove that I'm correct on this, but you can test it yourself. So when you're stuck waiting here for a long time, and I'm going to cancel it because, as I said, this is busy hour right now. It's 4 p.m. on the West Coast, so everyone's home from school or whatnot, and they're playing. But another time, I'll probably make another video on this just to prove. If I see in the comments people saying you're a liar, blah, 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 whatever, I'll make a video on this. When you're stuck waiting, what I have noticed, instead of waiting here with that wait screening and watching the time come up, seriously, I've waited up to well over 8 minutes. Obviously, that was on a Sunday night, but I had to wait a long time. So what I have found, and I've tested this many, many times, that's why I have no problem making a video if anyone's going to call me out saying I'm full of BS. What I have found many times was to just click on test drive. Go out there and test drive. In fact, I don't know about the speed of your vehicle, but I know that after many tries, when I do this and I take off right away, driving down my test run, by the time I get into, I'll show you whereabouts. By the time I get right about here, I kid you not, I hit the 200-meter mark, and suddenly, again, I get thrown into a match. As I said, I will make a specific video on this. If anybody wants to see it or anyone call me a liar, just let me know in the comment section. If you don't even have to call me a liar, just say you want some proof on this, I will prove it to you. I've tested this myself. Like I said, I play this game every day for hours. I'm a day trader. My day's wrapped up usually in about 15 minutes. The rest of the time, I can look at the charts about every half hour or so, just to monitor the situation. It's not like a regular job where you got to pay attention day in, day out. So I happen to enjoy gaming. It relieves the stress, and I really like driving. So anyways, I want to share with you, that's my tip. If you're stuck waiting for a long time, I've just happened to notice when you click on for a test run as you're waiting, just go ahead and click on test run, and I'll show you here. So it'd be a scenario like this, and you're waiting, oh, hell with it. Click on test run. Oh, look at that. But this one doesn't matter. This one doesn't count because, like I said, it's a happy hour. In fact, look at this, 4 bots. Let's play this out, see how this works out. I always say these 4 bot games are 100% rigged, one way or another usually. You cannot put 4 AI that have been pre-programmed to fight a certain way and expect the game to be fair. Because half the team, that's right, on both sides, half the players on both sides have been programmed to play a certain way. Do you understand that? I hope so. Because even that topic alone has got me banned countless times. People do not like hearing the truth. It's a good thing I got the sound turned off here so you guys aren't being annoyed with the sound and my voice. Or maybe you would have liked to have heard the sound instead of my voice too. That's a possibility. Never thought of that one. So my scenario, one of the best things to do here is I try to wear down these bots. They're often quite aimed at me. I mean, in that sense that they're coming after me. So what I do is I just try to knock them out. Uh-oh, what happened here? We got some lag. Okay, we're back. A little lag. Okay, gotta go take care of him up there. He's done. Peter, pumpkin eater. You're going to eat some pumpkin, Peter. Missile pumpkins. Try to take his wheels off because those cars are freaking tough, and I found the best way to take them down is to knock off their wheels, and then it kind of maims them a little bit and slows them down. Alright, so how'd we fare out? Not bad, 3rd place. As I was saying during that video, how these bot games are usually rigged one way or another. Well, although we won the game, look at the other side. The 3 top players are bots. Do you think that's an accident? Nope. So I happen to know one of those players in there is a pretty gosh darn good player. And this is what I found, that I'm often put in with a bunch of weak bots, not so experienced players, and well, we end up being on the losing team. So this time around, that player, I'm not going to mention who he is, but he's on the winning team. So I'll give you guys another little hint. When you're about to face off a bunch of players, and you can see on the opposing team that everyone on that team belongs to a clan, and pretty much every player on your team does not belong to a clan, you got to keep that in mind, that you're about to face off probably a stronger team than you. Simply because I happen to own a clan, the Kills clan. When I accept new players, I'm not looking for someone who has a kill rate of 1.52 average kill rate per battle. I'm looking for someone who's got 2.5 and above at least. We're looking for stronger players, right? And I'm not saying just because someone doesn't belong to a clan, they're not a good player. That's not what I mean. What I mean is the people like myself that are behind clans that make a decision on what players they accept in their clans are more likely to pick a player with a strong average kill rate. It's, simple. It's, unless you want your team to be a bunch of losers, then you go pick a bunch of guys who can only kill 0.5 per game. Then yeah, you're not going to be very strong. So keep that in mind when you're playing. If you see all these guys with, they all belong to a clan. Like for example, in this game here, all of us belong to a clan, and except for Nightmare, and the other 4 were bots. On the other team, there's only 1 player who happened to belong to a clan. Again, I'm not saying that Juicy and Pro Raider are not good players. That's not my intention here. And same with Steve Dizzle. That's not my intent. So I just want to make, or Stevie Wizzle, whatever his name is. My intent here was just to let you guys know that most of the time when you face off players that are all belonging to a clan and your team is not clan members, there's a good chance you're going to face off stronger players than your team. Okay? Have a good one. Hope you enjoyed the info.